departing to join the regular party. So they tell you that unfortunately they can't say when they're going to be back. Word is that they're on a campaign against the Giants and they'll be joining that. But they don't know when they're going to be back.
All right.
Okay, so they're going to, so all three of them are going to use their various means to leave. Okay. Okay, so them and whatever's on their sheets are leaving.
What's on your sheets?
Hold on. Zildjian, give me that potion.
Both of them.
Both of them.
I don't think it was, if he has
Dream
two,
vision.
If he has two, he may give you one, but
All right.
we'll give you two. Looking for potions.
Dream vision.
Dream vision.
And control weather.
You're still in the middle of nowhere. Yep.
Out of his bag that he made himself.
All right.
I thought you would have put those in the medicine cabinet.
Well, yeah, but those are. I mean, if you guys would have to determine that with him, because I can't really deal with it. My people aren't here to pull things off their sheet.
Well, I bought the ingredients for weather control.
Well, he's available to ask.
If that's up to him. I mean, if it's a big enough deal, then you guys, that's up to you.
I think it's important to have.
You think it's
at least
important?
one.
Now, what are you looking for, Captain?
His dream vision potion.
And Zildjian buggered off. Is going to bugger off. I wouldn't even worry about it. We don't need a dream vision, right? Do we? What do we need it for?
I don't. He doesn't. He has no potions of dream vision on his sheet.
You make two of them.
I'm just saying. Like all I can go is off of this. So if you want to talk to him, you may want to talk to him.
Well, it may not be on the sheet you have, but I'm sure he has it on his sheet. That's what we passed on.
It doesn't matter whether he's got it on his sheet. Means shit.
It would definitely be on here because he's played with us. So he may have used them during his adventures.
I don't know. We just
Everything acts on mine.
He played Winnipeg sessions since then. So if he has may have, because he's played an entire campaign on this sheet.
Well, shit. I hope he hasn't used it.
Yeah,
That's the reason we made them. I took the time.
What were we looking for again?
To find out more information on the whatever's in that stone.
Oh, right. I forgot about finding that stone and stuff. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's kind of exactly where you are. So you may want to think about it and try to remember.
Somebody fill me in on the details of that stone again.
Well,
It's something to do with ice elves or something up here. Some elves and some.
You did a bit of a divination yourself.
Yeah, and the Lady of the Snow Mist had
Right.
some dealings with them at some point. Or somebody that she hadn't heard of in a while.
Have a cell phone, right? Just so you know.
I was trying to contact him on Hangouts, but he's not answering now.
Soldier doesn't have a cell phone.
No.
No, he doesn't. Really? Awful.
All right.
You.
Like this.
No, there's no potions of dream vision on here.
Okay.
That's why we passed the freaking time so we can make those potions.
I thought we passed the time so that I could get better at flying the ship.
No.
Okay. So So with those three gone, that leaves you guys, these three of you, on the ship. So do you have any other people that you can
Check the medicine cabinet.
Okay, I'm going to have to, I will then contact that new guy so that I can at least throw a body out in front of us.
He is
Check the medicine cabinet.
extremely low level.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to get a hold. He'd probably come help. Whatever help he'd fucking be.
You know, hold that dwarf. Absent dwarf.
I haven't seen the dwarf in many
The
years.
dwarf is, I know the dwarf is busy.
Dwarf is busy.
All right.
Okay, so he is Razek overall is level 3.
All right. Contact. Yeah, got it.
Okay, and then take out the point for contact and then roll for mind link.
Okay, maintain contact. And mind link.
Mhm.
I don't know which button to put it to.
Okay,
Okay, mind link. 14. Yeah, got it.
you can communicate, use your voice box, and you can communicate with Aratensar. What's going on with that lamp on there?
Hi. You must be Aratensar.
Okay, we need you front and center. Can you get to the ship?
I have no way to get to the ship.
Where are you right now?
I'm at Pendant Estate.
Okay, 1 hour. Go down the hill to the tavern.
I'll be there, drinking with Sammy Douglas.
No, he's not even in the same town. He doesn't know where he is. Trouble. Make sure, because that would immediately make you think, does he think he's in, does that mean he's not in Pendant Estate, and is he actually in Dragon Street? Because he's talking about Sammy Douglas. And
Yeah.
he made this mistake before
I know,
with
I know.
Zildjian.
Yes.
You better find out what it is.
I am for sure at Pendant Estate.
Okay, you're at the state.
Okay.
Just go outside and I will contact you in 10 minutes. Look through your eyes and teleport to you.
Okay,
Go outside. Get off Pendant Estate now.
I will.
That way it won't matter
Okay.
where he is.
Okay?
Yeah.
And now you're gonna teleport to Island Rest?
No,
No,
Okay.
no,
Through his
I'm going
eyes.
to wait 10 minutes
Okay.
and then I'm going to contact him again.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, got it. Then I'm going to mind link with him. I'm sorry, sight link. And that's a 2, I got it.
Maintain contact, take up sight link. Okay, Razik, what are you doing? You're gonna go and quickly grab all your stuff?
Yes,
Okay, and then where are you going?
down the hill, away from Pendant Estate, getting off their property for sure, and
Okay.
heading into town.
By the time you look down through his eyes, he's walking along the trail in between Pendant Estate and the village of Iron Trust.
All right, I am going to. How do I have to pull this up? Arranges.
Because now, when Haruhisa got a vision, can't remember how he did it. Are you sure that wasn't from a potion? That wasn't from one of the potions? He already had the vision.
No, well, that's why we passed the time at the end of the
I
session.
know, but where did Haruhisa get his vision from then? Like, where did he get the one that he had? Because he has it as a text from me, where all the information came, and he claims that he then sent that out to all of you guys, so that everybody would have it and it wouldn't be lost.
Did he have a spell?
That's what I'm asking you.
I think we passed the time at the end of the session.
So what
so
I'm
we
just,
can make those
what I'm asking was his divination actually coming from one of those potions. Did he drink one potion and then you guys put it on?
Well, we saw the end of the session. We passed that time and nobody took a potion.
But that was the second 8 days. That's why I rolled 8 times in a row, because you obviously went 8 days and you went another 8 days.
Yeah, but nobody took a potion.
No, I skipped past that part in the.
Oh, did you?
I may have. Yeah.
I'm just asking where the divination came from. Okay?
Okay, and then teleport.
So you sent some answers to,
A full vision was sent, because I've seen it it was at Jeremy's, that's what he's talking about. The ice elves and the moon and all that information is coming from a divination.
Got it.
That's where it's coming from. And I'm just, but what I'm saying, did you guys not get something sent by Mona?
I didn't.
Hang on.
Because somebody did. Somebody brought it sent to me. Okay, so you, what did you just roll for there?
I just rolled for the teleport.
Okay, so Razik Aratensar appears in front of you on the road, on the path going down towards Iron Thrust. Okay, when you arrive in front of him, you're just gonna grab him and teleport out.
Yeah, grab
Okay,
him
he steps forward, grabs hold of your arm.
and teleport. Come on. Nah.
He fails, so points off. Does that mean that you're staying in the tavern in Iron Thrust tonight? Or do you have enough to make another try?
I don't have enough to make another try.
Okay, he stands for a second and then he
Pull out my cloak.
pulls up his cloak and
You're staying. Fucked it up.
you go and you're wearing your
Fucking travel.
Find us a room.
Okay.
Attracted.
all right, so you'll go and get one of their little scratchy rooms in the Fishmonger Tavern, and where Razik and Aratensar will be able to spend some quality time bonding over the next night. Okay, so you guys stay on the boat. You can take. How long do you want to wait before you try again? How many hours of rest?
I want to
Not
wait
sleep,
a full day.
So a full 24 hours, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so 24 hours are going to pass. So that means that you can have you can have 8 hours sleep and 16 hours rest. 8 hours sleep, 16 hours rest. Razik, you're just going to be sitting, hanging out in the tavern with Aratensar for 24 hours.
Can I go to that temple? Athena's temple?
Yeah, there's you see it out on the above the fishing village, but on the side of the rock, on the side of the cliff. So you have Pendant Estates on the top of it. The town of Iron Thrust is on the beach below with a small little fishing village. Halfway between there on the trail going up, there's a temple to Athena. There's 2 temples in the town of Iron Thrust. One is to Athena and one is to the gods of war and magic. The temple to Athena is halfway up, but yes, you can go there if you want to spend as much of the time as you want. In the temple to Athena, there's a priest, one priest to Athena here. He's a older, middle-aged man, and he runs the temple.
I'll stay there as much as I can.
Well, as a priest of Hermes, you are more than welcome. Okay, so you can. He'll tell you that he's kind of bored. You'd think that being in a town where the party dependent has a castle and their base that there'd be more action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then he'll take a sip of his wine.
Can you raise people from the dead?
No, heavens, no. I'm lucky if I can get oil lanterns to start.
We should study more.
Okay. No, he said his life's mainly filled up with doing weddings and baptisms and funerals. Lots of funerals these days. You know, the odd maritime disaster coming off the sea, fishing boats getting overturned in bad weather.
I'll ask him if he'll pray with me. I'll bless my weapon and I'll bless an item.
Certainly, he'd be honored.
Come pray with me.
Okay.
So if you'd bring it up on the screen, that would sure be nice. You have it.
Okay, I'll bet you if we check your message. Post might be in there.
Wow. There it is.
Oh.
Right there. I'll say that one first.
Okay.
And I'll try to bless an item, a one-off blink.
Okay, so hold on. So what are you blessing?
Just a one-off blink.
Yeah. What item are you blessing? No.
I'll just take a gem.
You can't just take a gem because you don't have a gem.
No control weapon.
I'll ask the priest for a gift. If you'd give me a small item, I'll bless it.
He doesn't,
And-
he isn't really sure what you're talking about. Why wouldn't you just put this on something you have? Why are you trying to carry additional items? Like, for
Oh.
example,
Sheets.
like a good place to do it would be on your Deval pendant.
Okay, I'll put it on the Deval pendant.
Okay, so under the Deval pendants, the pendant, so you're gonna try to bless it for the power of what?
Blink.
Okay,
Just use
so,
of a
okay.
item.
go ahead.
With Hermes' luck, Nike speed, Athena's wisdom, and Hephaestus's armor, Poseidon's power and Zeus's strength, Hera's health, Hades' patience, Aphrodite's beauty, Hades' passage, Hecate's hounds, and Ares' prowess, Hermes' speed and Dionysus' wine, Artemis' beast, and all of the gods of Olympus, especially you, Hermes. I dedicate this battle and my life to Olympus. In return, I ask that you would bless this item with the power of blink.
Okay, so go to it. So you are level, so I'm crossing off blessing of Olympus. You've done it on your pendant. And the pendant, and so that is 12 days worth of power. So in pencil, you have blink, and it's got 2 charges. So put blink and put a 2 beside it. And so that's, you are creating, so you can do that option, or you can start to build towards a once a level or a once every 30 days. Which do you want? That's going
I'd
to be
like
2
to build
charges.
it once every 30 days.
Okay, so I'm crossing off that 2, and I'm putting blink in, and instead I'm going to mark it in pen. So you're going blink, and I'm putting once per 30 days, you're saying?
That's what I'm going to try.
Okay, 30 days, and so it's, you do not presently have it, beside it, I'm going to put 12 days.
Okay.
Okay, you have 12 days power towards that.
And then I'll bless weapon 2 here.
Okay,
And
so
that's
you're gonna
Artemis.
get-
Or no, that's Hephaestus. Sorry.
okay, if I system bless weapon. Okay,
There it is. Sing clear voice, muse of Hephaestus, renowned for her skill with the gray-eyed Athena, taught to men upon earth the great splendor, men who former days lived like wild beasts in caves in the mountains, but have learned skills from Hephaestus, famed for his craft. They now, free from care, tranquility, live out their lives year by year in their houses. Be gracious, Hephaestus, and excellent. Grant me your bounty.
okay. So what are you blessing? What weapon are you blessing?
The Frankish main gauche.
Okay, what do you bless? Are you giving it hits, or are you putting a generic blessing on it? Are you giving it pluses or a generic blessing?
Just a generic blessing.
Of what?
Flame strike.
Okay, so I'm gonna put down, so you're working towards flame strike coming out of the blade. How often?
Once per 30.
Okay, I'm putting flame strike. Okay, once per 30 days. And a generic blessing, you only get half power, so that's worth 6 days. Okay, that's now put onto the blade. 6 focus days towards flame strike once every 30 days. Okay.
And I'll do this Acepolis olives here as well.
All right. Do the prayer of Acepolis as olives. Okay.
You got to bring it up for me. Oops. There. That's Robert.
Yeah, you're not moving anything.
No. We're just moving a spot. And all of a sudden, there it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Asipolis, patron of healing and medicine, father of Hygiena, Laos, Ascesos, Agilia, and Panacea, father of hygiene, medicine, healing, and healthy glow, and universal remedies. Bless this bowl with the grace of the Pantheon. Send me your rejuvenating remedies so others can benefit from your healing.
Okay. So you can mark down two more olives.
I have quite a bit of healing with me. I'll leave these 2 olives with this priest and say, help your patrons in any way you can.
He will thank you, but he will say that the act, while has been accepted in its generous terms meant, as a priest of Athena, he cannot do something that is unwise and withhold healing from a man who lives such a safe life and take healing away from a member of the party dependent who is in the field. And so he will insist that you take the olives and that you will need them.
You are very wise. You are a good priest of Athena.
He thanks you very much.
Thank you for your solid advice.
He hopes that's the case. Okay, and put 2 olives down under your herbs.
Rocking and rolling.
So in your herb pouch, you have a potion of hill giant strength, 2 olives, 1 shepherd's purse, 3 rook, 2 Noel fecal pastes, and 5 tears of shardlar.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So 24 hours later, after resting, Aratensar will come to the temple of Athena to get you.
Can I? I'm going to make sure my horse was stabled at Pendant Estates, eh?
Hold on, I will check to see under items. You have no horses on here.
I thought I had a Norse horse.
Yeah, if you had it, you've probably forgotten where it is because it's not on your sheet.
Okay.
Okay. In cash, you do have 71,200 copper pieces.
Cool.
Okay. Aratensar, you are in the temple to Athena.
Father might be need to chase you down here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gonna grab him and try to teleport.
Okay, go ahead.
11, got it.
Okay, take off the points. All right. Aratensar and Brazek are on the Ratscallion along with Agmundar and Devon.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Glad to be back on a boat.
Well, you know, what were you doing?
Oh, this and that.
Well, okay.
Went sailing. Brought the ghost ships out when I was sailing.
No, did you?
That was quite
What did you make out?
good. Brought home a couple of big, strong vessels. Chased a few away.
So whatchamacallit is possessed, eh?
Somebody's possessed, but I don't know much about it.
Oh.
Okay, so there the 4 of you are. Now, 24 hours, Devon, you can put the day onto your Shamari language. Agmundar, you can put a day onto your Shamari language. If either of you were wounded, you can heal up 3 points. And so you've held things here on the ship for the last day, and they have now returned. So here are the 4 of you. You are on the ship, hovering over the land. Down below, you know where the rock is. Does anybody have access to your to the prophecy? You may want a full moto. What is this? What's this lamp doing on the table, Bernard? I don't know what it's doing.
Holding the camera.
Oh.
Doing a nice overview for the guys.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Did you receive anything from Mark about this?
Hang on.
Okay, and you may want a phone modem or a text modem and tell them to call you or you may just want to say, please immediately send me the text of the prophecy that the rats had.
Can you turn my character around so I can see his face?
This one?
Cool. Excellent.
Are you sending Moto a text?
Yeah.
I'm checking the text messages I've received from him.
I know, but send him a text. I mean, it's all even faster just by seeing if he's on.
What are you asking, Moto?
He has the words of a prophecy. So you may want to. Are you aware of where they are, Razik, and what is happening with them?
He's just in the kitchen.
Am I aware of what?
Where we are.
Yes.
And what's going on?
Last time I was with you, we were in the same neck of the woods, right?
I don't know, what was that neck of the woods?
We just sailed west as far as we could.
Did you send us that prophecy, that vision that you had? How did you send it to me?
I had no vision.
As a text? That's what I'm asking you.
So ask him, just ask him to resend it.
Can you resend it?
And also ask him what was the source of that prophecy.
Who?
This
Hang
Same neck of the woods as what?
This is my cell number.
West, off of Hyboria, we sailed far west into Iceland's unknown lands.
Yes.
So we're still in this.
What is the source of?
Yes, we are.
Because I went from first to second level with you.
Yeah.
And then I went from second to third level with the party.
With the party, right.
So
yeah,
I'm only third level. We're in ice country, aren't we?
We're somewhere.
Later, bye.
Exactly where. I'm not showing on the map.
System.
That's where at least one of the potions went, and I think he may have used the second one on the field. I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember, but
Use a rat item with the party. I'm filing a grievance.
Okay. Noted and dismissed. All right. Here we go.
Okay, so the last time that you were hovering above the island after you found the rune stones, and keep in mind that once you were over the land, you did a treasure locate. The treasure locate took you down onto the island. It took you into the jungle, and it took you into a cave complex. You went through the cave complex. You defeated some strange, very skilled and fast troll creature. You killed it, but the cave entrance then came out the other side, and you were over top of a hidden valley. You went down into the hidden valley because in the center of the hidden valley you could see a circle of rune stones. You went into the hidden valley and you were assaulted immediately by a massive group of orcs. There were at least 30 orcs down in this hidden valley. You're not sure if they lived there, or if they were there, or if they worshipped there. You just don't know. You killed the 30 orcs. You went and you were drawn directly to the rune stones. You got to the rune stones, but you couldn't find any treasure or why you were at the rune stones. You then went back to the ship. You took 8 days, and a potion of dream vision was made. Harohisa drank the dream vision, and he had a vision. Okay, read what this is what he wrote down from his vision. Okay, here it goes.
A city of silver, elves with the hair color of ice, a mountain of glass, an ice queen, armies of elves in blue and gossamer, but drums of war across the seas. A shadow comes from the west and the south, armies of orcs and men and black dogs. The Lord of the Isles has come, but the light of the moon holds power, and in his hands it is complete. And so it is hidden away, and the centuries pass, inside the stone it rests.
I'm the Lord of the Isles.
So I'm assuming that light of the moon is trapped inside that stone, and that guy can't. Whoever the fucking guy is can't get. We can't let him have his hands on it.
And the Lady of the Snow Mist was involved in this.
No, he just summoned the Lady of the Snow Mist.
Who did?
No, with the Ice Queen.
Oh, no.
You mentioned.
The Ice Queen, an Ice Queen, armies of elves in blue and gossamer.
So an Ice Queen, is that the Lady of the Snow Mist? Or?
Don't think she would have been over elves ruling. I don't think that was her. I don't think, but
Other Ice Queen?
It's a different Ice Queen, yeah.
I don't think that it's not her.
Armies of orcs and men.
But
Can you send that to me?
the orcs and men would be the guy who they tried to seal away the light of the moon. Whoever was leading that army, that's who they kept it away from. The elves trapped it and put it away, hid it. Like, we need to find, well, I don't know who we need to find, but maybe some, I mean, I've never seen an ice elf, but maybe there's some around.
Okay, I need 2 days.
Take 2 days then.
Take 10.
Okay, we will be resting for 2 more days.
Okay.
We rest for 4. I need 2 focus days to finish something.
Okay, 4 days it is.
Okay, so you're about to pass 4 days. You're 1,000 feet above the water on the coast of where land meets water on this unknown landmass. Okay, 4 days are going to pass from the 10th of October to the 14th of October.
I want to finish this.
Okay,
friendly-
everybody put 4 days onto your Shamarian language. 4 days onto your Shamarian language.
Does that put mine to 509, Robert?
That puts it to 509, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 4 days onto your Shamarian language, okay? You have 2 focus days. 2 focus days, Devin, where are they going?
Finish my friendly fire on this language.
Okay, so you're gonna work in the lab, putting friendly fire on the sling. What does that bring to the number 2?
100.
Okay. Okay, and over to Harazik, you have 2 focus days. Where do you want them to go?
1 round prayers.
Okay, so you now have 72 days onto 1 round prayers. Agmunar, where do you want the 2 focus days to go?
Boots of stability.
Okay, so you are praying over your boots. Boots of stability, you now have 56 days. Okay, Aratensar, 2 focus days, or unless you need psionic points.
I am basically resting these 4 days to recover all my psionic points.
Okay. And okay, when was the last time you ate,
The
Aratensar?
last time I ate was September 21st,
Okay, just so you know.
and I get a little hungry.
Okay.
Razik,
It is now October the 14th.
the captain needs you.
Okay. Psychic surgery.
Okay, what do you want to do?
All right, are we going back down to,
I say yes. I say we go back down to where we found this and strike out and look for some more clues to this.
The rune stones.
well, I think the matter is, do we bust this thing open now or not?
Oh, that's a $1 million question, ain't it?
Who's going to show up if we start fucking with it? Are the elves going to show up, or the fucking orcs with the black dogs going to show up?
I don't know. Should we leave it and try and gather more information first?
I would suggest gathering some more information. I say we go back down to where we found it. And adventure on and see what we see on this land. And maybe we run into somebody and maybe we get more information from someone or something.
All right.
Try and capture somebody.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so you're preparing to head out on another excursion?
Yeah. we'll
Yes.
come back down to that mound.
Okay,
The
now,
stone.
so do you mean that you wish to fly the ship over top of it?
We're not that far from it.
No,
A
no,
couple
we
miles.
can just go down and travel to it.
I'm going to walk to it again.
So that means
Yeah.
you're-
On the ship.
does that mean that you're gonna go back to the land? That means you're gonna travel back through those caves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody down with coming back through those caves?
Yeah.
Or do we just want to fly straight to that mound and drop ourselves off there and put the ship high above in park?
Maybe let's just fly straight there instead of why go through all that shit if we don't have to.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna fly the
Okay.
ship over to where that
Not
mound
too
is.
close to,
Few hundred
in that
meters away.
valley.
Yeah, in that valley.
Well, there's not a lot of room in there. It's not a big valley, but, okay, so you will fly over top of the land. It'll just take a minute. And now that you know where it is, you can tell it's even difficult to get to from the air because you have to fly over the peaks and you're gonna have to lower yourself down. All right, so you will lower yourself down into a very lush valley. As you are lowering down, Razik, you will spot the one cave, which is the entrance to the cave, which is on the west side. You can tell where that came out and enters into the valley. You can see a different set of caves on the other side of the valley. So so there seems to be two entrances into the hidden valley from caves. The one that you guys know about that you came into, and then there's one that going out on the other side.
So I say we go out on the other side.
So Razik with his eyesight, you'll see that as you lower yourself down, you can see the circle stone.
I'll tell everybody.
Bernard, go to the last Google Hangout. Once you get there, go to a nice overview of the stone and share your camera view. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Because that will allow everybody to see rather than me having to reset it up unless something happens.
Boy, that's high tech, guys. Yeah, I might be the Lord of the Isles. I come from the Pirate Isles. Maybe all I have to do is touch that stone.
Okay.
Elves will come to kill me.
Look at Bernie's view, Bernie's camera. That's a shot from the last session. If you click on Bernie's camera with your computer, telling you.
All we got is the one image. We got your name.
You've got more than one camera option in the bottom corner. You got two views. You got Bernie's view and you got my view.
Your view is nothing.
For a second minute opportunity.
Your view is just blank.
Bernie's camera. Al, are you not there?
There's Bernie's camera.
Is Al there or not?
Yeah.
I guess I went to the washroom.
Now we have the view.
Okay, so that's the shot of the valley. And you can see those are all the dead orcs, and you can see the standing stones in the center.
Yeah.
Bernard, go back to that moment. You had a really nice view of the standing stones now.
Close up view.
Yeah. Remember when approximately? Yeah, there you go. It was back
See,
there.
there are more views.
There you go.
Background there.
He's just pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a close-up view
More views.
of. Are you still on Bernie's camera?
Yeah.
Can you see the
Those are
standing
the views.
stones?
This is everybody's dice rolls. That was on the camera. That's the
when
picture
that happened.
when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not more views.
Oh, that's those actual. Okay.
That's from the video.
Do not be
Okay. All right. So that's the standing stones. How are you getting off the boat? The boat's going to go down until you can go out over top of the ladders.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll climb down.
You can fly up and the feather fall you.
Okay. So the boat is going to go up again. The four of you are at the standing stones. You see no sign of orcs. and you see no sign of the orc bodies that you left here. What is now about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so obviously it's been cleaned up. Somebody came and cleaned shit up.
Predators,
I'm thinking more orcs.
probably orcs. All right.
One would
The
think.
rest of us have a cave system on the other side of this valley.
Yeah, so let's go and investigate that.
Yeah,
So that means you're going to leave the valley by entering caves on the opposite side.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're going to take that.
Wow, is that ever cool? We can come back.
A good thing about recording.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to need the boards. Let's spin the boards back to white. Sorry, to green.
You gonna do the caves or
They're entering caves.
you can just leave it white, it doesn't matter.
No, let's go to green.
Yeah, one more.
He's setting up and I'm not smoking.
Not.
I'm helping. That's how come I'm not smoking. I'm carrying stuff.
When are you coming out here, Al?
Probably. I'm just looking at flights, but I think the end of the month, this month, I'll be out there.
Right on.
So there, flights are pretty cheap. I can probably get there for under. Well, I got $1,000 worth of credit as well. So
That's good. How'd you get
Yeah.
$1,000 worth of credit?
well, I had a couple trips planned that I didn't take.
Ah.
So due to circumstances.
Why couldn't you just call her every day?
Why couldn't I? I did.
Wasn't enough, Al. Wasn't enough.
It's never enough. It's never enough, Bernie.
Never enough, Al.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can't invite her as a member of the Rats now.
Sure.
This is like girlfriend should never join.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this. And like I said, our best option is just to go through those caves on the other side and see what the hell's going on.
Probably a shitload of orcs.
Probably.
I can go out of this call and I can come back in and it'll be fine, right? I just want to. I want my camera to work like for the focus. So
Right.
I'm gonna sign off.
Okay.
I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah.
Okay. Stay on Bernie's camera.
Bernie's camera was the one. Yeah. Okay. I'm on Bernie's. Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Yeah. That's a nice setup they got there.
Yeah.
We must be adventuring in the.
Couple plugins.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Robert.
Yeah.
We
Robert.
lost our connection.
Yeah.
I think they did it to us.
Maybe.
They shut us down. Don't let Robert near the
But I
machine.
should have been on Bernie's camera there. So
We were.
we're still
And
live.
Robert
It
was
says
in the
we're still
middle.
live. Like we were on Bernie's camera because that's where he did it from.
Yeah.
Like when he showed us the setup.
We're connected to Robert. And Robert just dropped out.
No, but as soon as you flip back to Bernie, then you're hooked up with Bernie. whether you're hooked up with Bernie or whether you go back to Robert, just who you're getting fed through.
But we were actually connected to Robert, and we're looking at Bernie's camera. Bernie was hooked to Robert as well.
Shouldn't have
Go down
done
here
that.
and see what's going on. No. Yeah.
I'll just wait till
They'll tell us.
I'm on, so
It says live.
that's what I mean. So but
I'm sure Robert just dropped out for some reason.
because he has camera with something to do with his camera.
Mm-hmm. Something's changing.
You still there, Al?
Yeah, I'm here, Bernie.
Not getting any audio from them. Hang on until Ron. We'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, desktop microphone.
Working.
Hello?
This Cloak of the Huntress lasts for hours. I'm thinking of putting it on.
It's never a bad time if you're out adventuring. I mean, when's the right time to put on?
And I have this -30 off every hit.
But it's only going to be, what, 2 hours?
For 3 hours.
3 hours?
30 hours. -30 for 30 hours. But it only comes back every 15,000 experience.
What does?
This armor.
Oh, the armor.
In my ring. I got something in my ring.
Right.
It's -30. It's not written on here, but I know it. It's -30 off my hit.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I didn't put all the information down on that because I think it was used or something. So I thought, well.
And it lasts for 30 hours.
Okay.
Should be on the very first page.
What do we ring a Hephaestus?
Yeah.
Fire aura?
Yeah.
Oh, -30 damage once per level?
Yeah. It lasts for 30 hours.
Oh, okay.
There's Robert.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, okay, so go to my camera view and you'll see the tunnel that you are just entering as you climb up the side of the valley.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the order that they're proposing that you enter the tunnel with Razak the Thief at the front.
Leave the way.
Aratensar and then Deborah.
If I'm going to be in front, I'm going to say a prayer.
Okay, what prayer do you wish to do?
Artemis, Cloak of the Huntress.
Okay. All right, so here now.
One other thing, I couldn't find my armor adjustment anywhere, or I just didn't see it on my sheet properly. So if you just could tell it to me, I'll write it down.
Okay, there's the prayer.
Okay. Lady of the forest, lady of the glade, cloak us in thy raiment, cover us from sight, cover us from sound, guide us through the shadows. Silently we glide, No tracks, no sound, no scent leave we.
Okay, you can, under your current effects, you can put down Cloak of the Huntress, and plus 30 shadows, move silently, and masking scent. And you have that for the next 2 hours.
3 on 3rd level.
Priest, you are 2nd level.
Okay.
Nice try.
Damn. 2 hours. Okay. And I'll sneakily go along in front as best I can. And
Checking for traps and shit. Look for the traps and shit. And walk far enough ahead of us that if you blow up, we don't all take it.
okay, I'll be 10 feet in front.
Make
And
it 20.
Okay, 20. And I'll be searching for traps. I guess I'll have to have a torch lit.
Okay, so as you enter the darkness, you're going to pull out a torch and you're going to light it, Razik.
Yeah.
Okay, cross off one of your torches off your items. Okay, a torch has, I'm checking to make sure you have torches. You have 1 torch, yeah. And you pull out the torch. You'll use your flint and steel. It'll take a few minutes, but the torch is lit. So you have a torch in one hand. What do you have in your other hand, Razik?
Main gauche.
Okay, okay, Agmundar, you have shield and axe out?
Yeah.
Okay, and you will enter the darkness of the tunnels. Okay, you will move in. The tunnels go forward and they wind around. Okay, they seem to be winding around. Is there anything that you're doing? Is there anything that anybody is doing as you travel?
No.
Life detection. Okay, Aratensar has life detection going.
Checking trap.
Okay, Razik is checking traps.
I'll keep an eye out behind us, make sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Are you at the back? Okay, yeah.
Oh, there it is. -12.
Okay, keep an eye on that camera, Razik, because you have to respond should you see anything. So it is important that you keep your eyes peeled onto that camera. Okay, so you are moving forward.
I see a little seam there. That seam. Oh, another seam around the corner. Is that a skull?
You see no signs of. Okay. Closer investigation will just show it being a rock that has a skull-like look to it.
Okay. These seems like skulls beside me now.
Okay, so are you commenting on that to people?
These seem to
Okay.
be skulls.
Okay, so he's pointing at the rocks along the floor, saying
It's just
that
the shadows from your fucking light, man.
Yeah.
You're seeing shit.
I'm worried about undead.
No.
Trying to sense for undead.
what is your sense undead percentage?
Thieves' abilities.
Hold on. So your sense undead is presently 23%. I have to roll that, rolling red.
Now each page just scroll.
Okay. You believe that you sense the presence of the undead.
I'm sensing undead, letting everybody know.
Okay, so Razek's calling that as he moves forward.
Okay. Well, we'll just stop Just for a second here, take our time. Let's go slow down a bit
Okay, Egmundar calls a halt.
because we're coming to a curve.
Okay, so you have all halted in the passage.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead of Razik around that corner to look at the corner. Just stay here, and when I get around the corner, I'll use my light out of my ring so I can see ahead when I just go around that bend.
Say that again. What are you doing?
I'm going up ahead of Razik and going around that corner about 25 feet ahead of him, 30 feet ahead, and I'm using my ring of light that I have in my light that I have in my ring.
Okay, so a light is coming out of Egmundar's ring as he steps in front of Razik. And then you are going forward?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up about 25 feet around that corner and have a look down there if he's dense and undead.
Those dice are giving me a hard one. I'll try to sense evil. Like there might be evil undead or they might be good
You're
undead.
trying to
There's no such thing.
your percentage to sense evil is at
Should be 28.
8%, Red. Okay, you do not sense evil.
Oh. My sense evil says 25% here.
And you put up a level.
And it went up 3. 28. Sorry. Oh, you make cold water. I never saw that.
And we've hit a fucking dead end.
Have to look for a secret passage or something.
Yeah, here you are.
Huh.
Razik, go looking. See if you can find something that'll get us through there.
I'll go look. Wrapped in my Artemis cloak of the Huntress. Maybe the Huntress cloak will help me find.
Okay, so you're saying
Light.
that you're halting there. Razik is going forward towards what appears to be a cave-in. When you get there, Razik, you can tell that this cave-in is very old. It has happened. This whatever caved in here happened a long time ago.
So
What do you
I'll
want?
search around if there's any doors, compartments, anything. I'll spend
Okay.
a good hour searching.
Okay, it doesn't take anywhere near an hour. I'm going to roll the dice. What is your find? So I'm going to look at your find secret compartments under your thief skills. And your find secret compartments is at 28%, but you're looking for doors, so that's also 28. Red.
Does the
Okay.
cloak of the Huntress help?
No, you know what Cloak of the Huntress does. I just told you.
I know.
Okay, you start to look around, but it doesn't take long to find. There is you cannot see it clearly, but it's just a natural illusion the way the angles of the rocks go. There is an actual small entrance that you can slip through right there.
Like small man go through there, or
You would have to duck through to get under, and there is a secret passage that allows access past this point. It'll drop you down. It'll drop you down in elevation.
good work, Razik.
I'll crawl through.
Hey, Razik drops through first. You end up dropping about a total of about 5 feet from one level down to the other level. Okay, Razik has slipped through. So the rest of you are going through. Okay.
Yeah. No, let's seal it off.
That's our way out.
Okay, as you move forward, Razik, you will be able to tell that you are entering a passage that winds around. So you have gone through first. The passage winds around like that. As you come around there, I need you to make your hear noises roll. You want to roll, the lower the better. Roll hear noises.
55%.
As you come in, you will just barely be able to tell at the last second by the sound of the echoes coming back from your movement. But first of all, I need you to give me a move silently roll.
Sorry. 80%.
Okay, so you are making noise. People behind you are making noise. You can tell that you are entering a room. So by the sounds coming back, all you can tell at that point is that you are entering a room. You cannot tell the dimensions. What do you want to do, Razik?
Throw my torch out in the center, kind of, and hide in the corners, hide in shadows.
As soon as he comes in, also you'll hear a sound of a torch being thrown. Light is still coming from behind you from Egmundar's ring, and your torch gets thrown into the room, lighting up the room. I'm going to show you what else you can see inside the room. You can tell that the air is heavy here, as if not a lot of air moves through it.
Just hiding around the corner until the rest of the group comes. We lost a camera view.
Yeah, just
And then everything
stand by.
went black.
Stand by for 1 second.
Rookie.
You'll live on fondly in our memories, Razik.
Just letting everybody be aware.
Okay, the room is littered with some debris from the rocks. It does not look like it is an area that is visibly disturbed, although you have no ranger to check for tracks.
So me?
Oh, sorry, you could be able to check. Okay, but that's what you will see from the front, Razik. What do you want to do?
Still just make my way around the corner a little ways, and I'll begin a prayer.
Okay, so Razik, as he comes into the room, he is praying. He begins to pray. What prayer are you beginning?
Echo, Hermes Echo.
Okay, just don't do the prayer yet. I guess you're not going to get the vibrate up anyway. So this prayer has not yet been made, right?
Hasn't been written.
No. Okay. So you're going to be making a memory check for the prayer. Okay. So you are beginning to do that prayer. Don't roll anything yet. What do you want to do, Agmundar? You will come forward. A torch is being thrown into the center of this room, and that is what you
Just
can.
gonna walk into the center of the room and look around.
Okay. Agmundar walks into the chamber with light coming from his ring. What are you doing, Aratensar?
I'm following him 6 feet behind.
Okay, and what are you doing, Devin?
I'll come in with my bow ready.
Okay, your bow out is an arrow notched.
Sure.
Okay,
And I can see in darkness, so I can see all
it's
corners.
the whole place is lit. This isn't darkness. This is
Any
actually
dark corners.
yeah, but this is all. It's actually you've got bright light coming from here, and you got a torch in the middle of the room, so you don't actually see in the dark. You can instead it's actually quite well lit. Okay, so you will move into the chamber like that. As soon as you make that motion, whoever has the ability of sense undead on their sheet can automatically sense undead.
Undead.
Undead, in fact, around the room, you will now notice. You're not sure if they're more distinct, but you can see that there are piles of skulls in various low locations around the room. You will actually see the ethereal presence of spirits swirling around those skulls, and you will hear a voice that speaks a particular language. I'm going to see whether any of you can understand the language. Razik cannot understand the language being spoken. Agmundar, checking your languages. Agmundar, you can understand the language being spoken. You can't remember what it is, but you do know it.
Okay.
You can speak it poorly, but not terribly.
Okay.
You and it is the same. It is the same with it's the same with Devon. You can understand it, so it's a language that you know. It's a place you've been. You're not putting your finger on what actually language it is, and there is an accent to it, but you do understand it. You're trying to remember what the language is. You can understand it because you have tongues, Aratensar.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aratensar can understand what it says. So all of you can understand it except Razik. Okay, and it is a male voice, and it says, "Who disturbs the sleep of the dead and brings light into this dark chamber? Leave."
We did not disturb.
You are disturbing the rest of the dead. You shall go no further this way. Leave.
What say you, Captain?
All right,
Okay.
then, let's leave down that corridor to our right.
Okay.
Let's ask them.
That's going further, though.
Let's ask them if they know about anything about that runestone.
This might not be the place to bring it up.
I don't think they're gonna answer questions.
No, they're not up for answering questions. Okay, go down that corridor to our right.
Okay, so who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay,
We'll just say yes,
Okay.
we'll leave now.
Okay, so Aratensar says, go down the tunnel to the right.
Yeah.
Agmundar moves to go down the tunnel.
I'll pick up my torch and follow.
Okay. All of a sudden, coming forward, you can see spirits rising up, saying, "You shall not pass this way." They rise up right in front of Agmundar.
Maybe they will let us know about that soon. We just seek answers.
Doesn't look like we're going forward.
Okay, so the spirits of the dead rise up as you go to move through the chamber. I need an initiative roll. Who's rolling?
I got it.
Okay, Agmundar's rolling. Go ahead. What's on the-
One.
Okay, one on the dice.
You're the worst.
Okay, so you will skate. So you will move forward like that. They rise up. They say that you shall not pass, and they move in and attack. These ones come forward here. Razak, you are assaulted from the side by a spirit coming in from here. You see one comes from here. They are moving forward like that. They are coming forward, and they are emerging from that direction, also coming across the chamber like that. Okay, you are in the presence of ghosts. Razak, I need you to make a saving throw. First of all, everybody can go to your characteristics. Look for a place where it says how many times you've seen ghosts. You're adding 1 to whatever that number is. Okay, for however many times you have seen ghosts, depending on what it says.
First time out, but there's 10 of them, so I
Okay,
get 10.
and no, you don't get to put 10. You put once. You add 1 to the number. And now, Razak, you have to make a saving throw versus mental. Your saving throw is 14.
10.
You fail your save. You are aged 10 years. Change your age from 21. You now look 31. You are aged by 10 years. Razak turns about, and he immediately flees. Before the ghost can even get to him, he breaks out into a full run, going all the way back down the tunnel, and he's trying to get up back through the secret door. Okay, if you are a priest, of, I believe it is 12th level. Hold on. If you are a priest of 12th level, you are immune to the effect. Okay, so Agmundar is immune to the effect. Okay, and if you are over 17th level overall, if you're 17th level or over overall, you are +2 to save. Now you get to add to your save how many times you've seen ghosts, not counting the one that you added on today. Okay, so you
I
get
get 3?
+2 to save, because of your overall level, and then
Plus
you,
4.
because you've now seen those 3 times, but say 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch his roll. You guys are having to watch each other's roll. Saving throw.
5 right on the nose.
Okay, so you save. Okay, Aratensar, you are over 17th level, so you're gonna get +2. How many times have you seen ghosts?
This is my 6th, my 7th.
Okay, so you're adding 6, so you're only gonna miss save, I assume, on a 1?
Yeah.
But it goes instrumental. Okay, go ahead. Make sure we're rolling on a decent surface. You guys got lots of room. There's no need to roll on surfaces like that. Roll on a flat surface. Okay, so you barely save, because you'd be adding 9 to that. Okay, Agmundar, you are immune to the effect. Okay, so the ghosts have come out, and they are now coming onto you. There are, because of your location there, Devon, only one's going to get a swing at you. 3 of them are getting attacks on Agmundar. 3 of them are getting attacks onto Aratensar. All right. Okay, for here come the attacks into Devon. A spirit comes through and swings its sword. They look like they're humans, human ghosts. Here comes the attack. Okay, roll your dodge. It will swing to an ordinary attack.
What was their language? Looking at Alvin, maybe? I don't know.
18. Okay, an 18 on the dice. With the pluses, you're struck. So you are hit by the ghost. Devon, you lose 15, you lose 22, you lose 39 off 1 hit. 39 off of 1 hit. So Devon is struck 39 on 1 hit. What is your stance?
Same thing. One-sixth.
Okay, so 39, 1/6. You're just down on 36 or above or under. So you're just go staggering down, and you're knocked onto your back behind Aratensar and Agmundar. Okay, 3 of them attack Aratensar.
Parry.
Okay, what are you going to parry with?
My +5 brain staff.
Okay, you throw out your staff, try to block these three weapons coming down into you.
19.
Okay, you have a 19. One of them comes in and comes directly down. Okay, it is in an ethereal state. You got a 50-50 chance of blocking it. So you need to roll low on the percentile dice, and that. What was your total on the parry?
19.
Okay, actually, don't worry about it because I beat you in the parry anyway. I go buy your sword. I have a 15 on my dice. You are struck, Aratensar. You lose 18, 23. You lose 38 off 1 hit. 38 on 1 hit. You are dropped on a 4, unless your stance is a 10th.
Yep.
You are dropped onto the ground. Okay, 3 of them attack, and you lost your parry. 3 of them attack Agmundar.
I have a quick question, Robert. If I go to parry and they go through like on their 50% their magical thing, does that count as losing your parry?
You are attacking. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna parry.
Okay, here we go.
Come on. 27.
Okay, you get the shield in what should block all 3 of the blows. What does it ordinarily take to hit you?
Ordinarily a 14 to hit me on a just.
Okay, so is your shield anything against non-corporeal beings?
No.
Okay, so you can roll a 50% or under.
Okay. $46.
Okay, your shield goes up and it blocks all 3 of the ghosts' attacks. Okay, it is over to your rounds. Razak, you are scampering, you are panicking, you're desperately trying to get away from them. Is there anything that you can do? Your prayer echo has been halted, so I'm crossing off echo. The prayer you did not get the prayer finished. Okay, what do you want to do?
Hide.
Okay, so you stop for a second, but you can't. You're too afraid, so you go up through the secret door, and you are now continuing to flee. So you're now running back out of the passage. Okay, over to Egmundar.
I'm going to use my Orcish Charm of Invulnerability.
Okay, so that's one of your actions. You're going to put on a Orcish Charm of Invulnerability.
And then I'm going to swing.
Okay, and
at 3 in front of me. Just the ordinary hit on the 3 in front of me.
okay, hold on. I'm looking for the Orcish Charm. Okay, crossing off the Orcish Charm of Invulnerability, put it under your current effects, okay, and then you're going to swing with your remaining your remaining 3 swings.
Three swings, yeah.
Okay. And so with 3 swings, you'll go at those 3. They're putting out their shields to block you all. Actually, they're not going to bother. Go ahead.
Okay. Come on. 16 total.
Your axe will go into them. Is it a non-corporeal slayer?
No.
Okay, you got a 50% chance of actually making contact with them.
18.
Okay, you will actually hit 3 of them with your axe. Give me the damage on 3 swings.
60 points.
Okay, you will come through. You will hit the 3 of them for 60 points. You will wound the 3 spirits. 1 is dropped. 1 is dropped. And 1 is dropped. So you've knocked these spirits back away from you. Okay, and over to Aratensar. You lost your parry. You're on the ground. All you can do is a healing action if you wish. Do you wish a healing action?
No.
Okay, over to Devon. You were dropped. You did not parry. So you're down. You can do a healing action, prone fighting, prone casting.
I don't have prone cast, but I'm thinking prone shift.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna prone shift.
Okay, what do you want to prone shift to?
Earth Elemental.
Okay, go ahead.
Full shift. Yeah.
Okay. Take off the initial score as you will transform into an Earth Elemental. Okay, Devon has shapeshifted into an elemental.
Now, can I go into the floor?
No, you just had a prone action, so all you can do is shift.
Well,
Okay.
do they usually shift for that?
Yeah, but you've got a prone. This is prone, so you can't shift and act on the ground. You can shift, but you can't shift and act. That would be a whole additional action. So when you're prone, all you can do is shift. Okay, so you will prone shift. Okay, your rounds are done. Over to, did you do anything, Aratensar? No.
I was all I could do was a healing action.
Right, and
I
so
chose
you know,
not to.
okay, over to their actions. This spirit moves into Egmundar. That one will move into Aratensar. There are now 4 of them attacking Egmundar.
I'm going to dodge.
That there are 7 ghosts left. What are you saying?
I'm going to dodge.
Okay, Egmundar goes to dodge. Okay,
Yeah.
you can roll your dodge as the 4 of them attack.
25%. 17's to hit me.
You will dodge, and all 4 of them will miss. Okay, these 4 will miss. These 3 will attack Aratensar on the ground, +2 to hit a prone target. Okay, Harry. Okay.
14.
14. Okay, you're hit on 1 natural 20, 1 19. The other one is a 14, but you're on the ground. Plus 2 is a 16. So they get by your parry. You were hit 3 times off of 3 hits, Aratensar. Off of 3 hits, you lose 152. 152 off of 3 hits. The Illithid is getting slashed by the ghosts on the ground. Okay, and their rounds are done. It is over to your rounds. I'll start with Razik running down the passage. Is there anything that you can do, Razik?
Just screaming out a prayer. Athena, bring back my sanity. Athena, bring back my courage. Help me.
Okay, grab a 20-sided dice and roll a 12.
12.
He did it too, but he's fucking wrecking my fucking thing.
Okay, so your call gets heard. You will see a faint image of Athena holding a shield and spear with her helmet pushed back behind her head and her hand raised to halt you in front. It allows you to regain your courage, and you will halt there, and you'll turn around and start going, or well, you can halt anyway, and now you can do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
I'll kneel and kiss her feet if I can.
He's not there. You drop down and you kiss the stone. You are also in darkness. So keep that in mind that you just saw an image, but you're going through the tunnel with your hands on the side because the sources of light have been left behind. Okay, so you have a religious moment in the tunnel.
I picked up my torch when I went to follow Agmundar.
No, you did not pick up your torch. Okay, over to Agmundar. Well, what do you want to do?
I'm going to swing at those 4 that just swung at me. I'm going exertion.
Okay, first round of exertion, and you're swinging the axe around. Okay. Yep. Roll a 2, 3, or 4 on the dice. What's on the dice?
17.
Okay, you'll bring the axe through, and you.
That's 17. It's 26 total. Sorry.
Okay, so you swing into those 4 ghosts. Roll a 50% or under.
No. Well, I got to roll it again because the one's on between a 1 and a 5, and I don't know. So.
Why can't? Is your surface not flat? What's going on?
Well, it generally is, but it doesn't. It just sat in an indent.
Okay, so roll that 1 dice again.
Okay. 34.
Okay, so the axe will go through. Give me damage on those 4.
$96.
Okay, 96. Those 4 ghosts are knocked to the ground. Okay, over to Aratensar. You've lost your parry again. Do you wish a healing action?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing for a healing action?
Full heal out of the staff.
Cross off a full heal. Okay, and the ghosts are cutting you. What are you doing, Devin?
I think I shifted, didn't I?
Yeah, and
Is this the new
now
round?
it's the following round, yeah.
Okay.
So you
to
do?
the ground?
What's that? You're dropping into the ground?
Sure.
Okay,
Can
you drop
I
into
guess
the ground.
can I grab one of the ghosts and pull them with me or not?
Okay, you've dropped into the ground.
Okay, I want to move over to here and pop out.
Okay, so you're moved out of the ground and you're moving through the rock below the ground. And you are okay, and you are coming out
So I got
here.
a team there,
Yeah.
and at that point I'm going to drop.
No, that's your full action. You have not dropped anything yet. Okay, so that's your full action, and you will come out there. Okay, over to their round. These 3 that you knocked down at first are back up again, and they are advancing. They are advancing Agmundar. Okay, so the 3 that were originally knocked down move back in against Agmunder. We have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Those
2-5 total.
are on a total of 6. They come in, and the 3 of them will swing.
I'm going to try to anchor my stance.
Okay, roll for your defensive action. Roll to anchor your stance. Here come their attacks.
7%. Nice.
They're going to do double damage attacks. 2 of them will strike into you, double damage. Okay, damage off you is 9, 14, 29 times 2 is 58 times 2 is 116 off 2 hits.
Okay, my stance is 135th.
116 off of 2 hits.
I'm invulnerable, so.
Okay, your invulnerability, they cut right through your invulnerability. You lose 116 off 2 hits.
Oh, okay. 16.
You would need invulnerability to undead.
Oh, okay. 99 and 30. 116, you said?
116 off of 2 hits.
3. So I'm at 16 points.
Okay, you're at 16 hit points, and you're saying your stance is 135.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a 4 on the dice, so you are up just barely, but your stance works because it's 120 hit points you lost.
Yeah.
Down. Okay, so you stay up as the 3 have hit you, and you're at 16 points. The other 3 once again take their weapons and plunge down into Aratensar.
Parry it again.
Okay, parry goes up for Aratensar, 3rd round.
This time I'm going to 18 plus 9 is 27.
27, you thrust up. Roll on a 1 to 5 on a 50% or under. You will block their canonical portal by being able to enter their world. 20%. You block 1. You block 2, and a natural 20 beats your parry. You are struck by 1.
I'm going to use my ring.
Just hold on a second. I haven't given you damage yet.
Okay.
Use your ring of what?
The shrieking ring.
Sorry?
The shrieking ring.
Okay, so what does the description say?
This bone ring is set with a marble-sized stone of white onyx. An excruciating shriek punishes those who strike you.
Okay.
At 3 times per level at your will, when struck by a melee attack, the ring shrieks, thereby injuring the striker with 10d10 damage.
Okay, so first we'll cross off one of the uses. Sound attacks have no effect on undead. Here comes the damage. Should be damage 5, 13. 13 goes 28, and it's double damage. 56 off 1 hit. 56 off 1 hit into Aratensar. 56 off 1 hit. You are kept on the ground. Their rounds are done. I'll start back in the dark tunnel with Razik.
I'm going to cut a little piece off my tarp and wrap it around my main ghost and make a torch out of it.
Okay, so that'll take you probably about 20 to 25 minutes.
It did make itself corporeal to hit me.
Well, then I'll make my way back down that dark tunnel as best as I can.
Yeah, you turn back, and now no longer running through fear. You realize how dark it was, what you just passed through quite quickly, and you are moving your way back through the darkness using sound to guide you and touch. You're coming back down the passage through the darkness, buoyed by the presence of Athena, indicating some type of favor from her on your call for help. Okay, over to Agmundar. What do you want to do?
I swing at those 3 in front of me that just swung at me.
Okay, you step in against all 3 of them. They are not going to parry.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you come sweeping in on a natural 20. You'll take the heads off the ghosts.
If I roll.
You can roll 50% or under.
46, yeah.
Okay, you will cut through and you will destroy those. You'll behead those 3 ghosts. Okay, over to Aratensar on the ground. Healing action, prone fighting, prone casting.
Prone psionics?
Yeah.
Even though I missed my...
You cannot parry. Oh, if you leave, no, if you lost your parry, you lose your round.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you wish a healing action?
No.
Okay, over to Devin.
Yeah, drop sheet.
Okay, so Devin will shift back into his own form. Okay.
And I'll cast a spell.
Okay, what is the spell?
Barrage for skeletons.
Okay.
Little cannon fire. Hopefully keep it busy.
Okay.
Shamisha Siki hit the heat. Now, it's level.
Okay, roll to see how many you have to cast a spell, make a fumble roll, or have you already cast it yet?
I cast 15. On the skeletons, I made the spell.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll? I'm level 14.
This is a scroll.
No, spell.
It's a spell. Okay, so how many points did you spend there?
Yeah.
Or what level are you?
14.
You're level 14, so you can spend
Oh,
up
so
to.
level 10. Okay.
Yeah.
46. Ooh, wait a few. 22. Oh, sorry. 17.
Yeah, that seems pretty high.
Yeah. Instructing to go attack ghosts. Have an undead shield. Go slice through these things and nothing.
Showdown.
Okay, over to.
What the fuck?
So your rounds are done. Over to their rounds. The 4 that got knocked down initially are back up. Roll initiative. Egmunder.
Yep.
1 plus 2 is 3.
2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay, they move up. They're coming back in towards Egmundar, except one of them that turns back towards the skeletons. The other 3 are getting up and coming at Egmundar, but Egmundar will win initiative. Okay, as they move in like that, giving you an attack on them. Okay, over the one that will turn back. He'll face the skeleton. He will raise his sword. The skeletons will turn and fight against you. Okay, these 3 over top of Aratensar will attack him.
As they fight enemies.
Here comes the 3 and 2. Aratensar on the ground. So what do you want to do? Parry. Okay. Terrible roll. What do you got?
I have 13.
Oh, nice. Thank God. Okay, so what does it take to hit you?
It takes 10 to hit me.
You sure? No. That's
Yeah,
not true.
10 to hit. Armor class of 14.
10.
Armor class of 4. Okay, check. I would go into your combat skill if you want and check your evasion, but I'm pretty sure you've worked out, so I don't think it's 10 to hit you.
Evasion level 3.
So it takes 13 to hit you.
Okay.
Okay, so 13 to hit you. So that one So this one on the ground will hit you. The other one rolls a 4, plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11. He will not hit you. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12. That will not hit you. So one will hit you, and with a total of 17. Sorry, with a total of 15. And you said your total is 13?
Yeah.
So one beats your parry. There's your chance to beat all of them there. Here's the one hit. Aratensar, you lose 21, 26, 36, 41 off one hit. 41 off of one hit. Okay. That one will turn. Devin, you are attacked by the thrusting spears of skeletons.
Perfect.
6 spears turn and thrust at you. What do you want to do?
I will parry.
Okay, what are you going to parry with?
I will parry my bracer.
Okay, so you're holding your bow, you'll swing around with your bracers. The skeletons have a total of, they have no pluses on there to hit. What does it take to hit you?
13.
Okay, so you're hit twice. 2 of the spears will make contact with you. The damage is 2 plus 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. 8 points off of 2 hits.
So no damage.
Nope, 8 points off of 2 hits, rolling your stance. You are up on a 6. Okay, over to your rounds. I'll start with Razak.
Keep going back.
You have come back. Razak, you have reached the point where you can actually see light coming from the secret door. You're back at the cave-in. You'll drop down through the secret door. You can hear the sounds of battle coming from down the passage. As you wind around, you are now right here. So you're coming back around the corner, and you can see the room at the end of your round. Over to Devin. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to dispel my last spell I did.
Just 5 minutes. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dispel magic.
You're casting Dispel Magic onto what?
What I just cast.
Okay.
Good call.
Well, didn't seem to work.
Let him learn.
Can't trust them undead.
Aratensar, what do you want to do?
Full heal out of the staff.
Okay, cross off the full heal. Over to Agmundar.
I'll swing at those 3 that are in front of me then. 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross off the spell.
18.
Okay, so you step into those 3, roll 50 or under.
10%, yeah.
I'll hit it again. Give me damage.
Do I have to do a contest roll against myself?
Casting on yourself here.
88.
88, okay, those 3 have been destroyed. Okay, you will cast the Dispel Magic. The Dispel Magic has no effect on conjured creatures because they're already here. You can't Dispel Magic conjured creatures. Okay, over to Aratensar.
I already healed myself.
Okay, so your rounds are done. Over to their rounds. This ghost, which is the leader of the group, turns back and he charges into Agmundar, his sword out, while the skeleton mass attacks Devin. Devin's 17 skeletons are attacking you. What do you want to do? Guess I'll parry again. 12k, 13, 14k. So 14, you can roll to parry 17 spear attacks.
Twenty-one.
21, only a natural 20 will beat you. I have 1 natural 20 out of 14. 1 natural 20. So 1 spear hits you for Here does 6 plus 2 is 8, 16 off of one hit. 16 points off of one hit. 16 off of one hit, and you are, what is your stance?
1-6.
You are up, but you lost your parry. 16 off one hit. Okay, the 3 onto Aratensar. Attacking.
Parry again.
Okay.
23.
You block all 3 of them off as long as you can roll 50% or under.
66.
You're the opposite of Egmundar. They pass right through, but it takes a 13 to hit you, so 1 hits you, 2 hits you. Even though you get a perfect parry, there's blades pass right through it. Okay, damage. 17, 20, so 35, 70 off of 2 hits. 70 off of two hits. You are kept on the ground on a 9. This one leader comes forward, sword in hand. He will step in, and he will slash into Egmundar. He will do a triple damage attack as he comes in. Okay, here we go. Right through into your chest.
13, 27 total.
27. He has a total of 22. He thrusts. Your shield goes in front, but does his sword penetrate it on a 50%, on a 51% or over?
3%. No, it doesn't.
Oh, the shield blocks it again. Okay, so you've stopped his spear point there. Over to your rounds. What are you doing, Egmundar?
I'm swinging back on this fucker.
Okay, he will go to parry.
Yeah, you fucking parry. We better parry, pal.
Here we go.
19, his head's gone.
Okay, if you can roll 50% or under.
33.
Okay, you have destroyed that ghost.
He had control of the skeleton, so hopefully that will make them.
Okay, over to Aratensar. Do you wish a healing action?
No.
Okay, over to Razak.
I'm gonna jump over top of Aratensar right in the middle of those 3, and I'm gonna yell, "Oh Captain, oh Captain!" And I'm gonna go for a sweeping kill shot with my scimitar.
Okay, so you
Captain,
go
oh Captain!
ghosts. Okay, so you can go for the kill on the ghosts.
Sweeping.
Come on.
Okay.
No. 5 on the dice.
Okay, you'll swing and you'll miss, but you're driving him away from Aratensar over to Debbie.
Just my parry.
Okay, so over to the skeletons. Skeletons swarm in against Egmundar.
You're welcome.
It's +2 against non-corporeal. So at least I had a shot at it.
You have a non-corporeal slayer?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, skeletons are swarming around the room. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack Devon.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
25.
What's on the dice?
17.
Okay, 25. You block off all 7. Okay, and 5 of them attack Egmundar.
I'm gonna parry.
Okay.
Heat 22.
You block all 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them attack Aratensar.
Parry. 12.
+2 against a prone target. You are hit 3 times. These are just the skeletons. Their damage is 8d +2. So 14, 19, 25 off of 3 hits. 25 off of 3 hits. Do you have any damage adjustment?
No.
Okay, so 25 off. Okay, and roll in your regain stance. Okay, you are down. Okay, and over to the 3 ghosts attack Razik.
Cushion blow.
Okay, go to cushion blow. 40% or under.
I got 10%.
Cushion blow has no effect against ghosts. It'll just pass right through. So you are struck 3 times.
Does armor help?
Armor will help, but you can't use cushion blow against undead, or not against ghosts anyway. So you will get an armor adjustment, but not a cushion blow adjustment. Terrible damage goes 6, goes 21 times 3. You lose 63 off of 3 hits. 63 off of 3 hits.
So 63 minus 36 is 57. No, 27. And I got 16, so I'm at minus. Why is it making it so tough on me? Minus 11.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you have been hit 3 times. They penetrate your armor. You're dropped on a 3. You go down onto the ground among the ghosts. Okay, over to your rounds. What do you want to do, Devin? You successfully blocked off these 7 skeletons.
Partial shift.
Make 1. Okay.
Straight up. 3, 2. 13. Okay, and sweep.
Okay. So you are going to sweep with the claw. Go ahead.
I get 3 swings. Right?
You're sweeping, so you roll once. Okay, here we go.
3 on the die, and I guess +2, so 5.
So 5, you'll swing around with a sweeping motion, and you will miss the 7 skeletons. Okay, over to Egmundar.
I'll sweep these fucking skeletons that just swung at me.
Okay, go ahead. What round of exertion are you in?
This is the last one.
Okay, go ahead.
19.
Okay, give me damage.
$88.
Okay, bone fragments fly everywhere as you destroy the 5 skeletons. Okay, over to Aratensar.
Pull the heel out of the staff.
Ouch. Okay, cross off the heel. Over to Razik from the ground.
I'm going to take 3 tiers of healing.
Okay, so using 3 of the tiers, you have 2 left. Okay, and that will put you to 19 points. So you're up to full. That's 16. Okay, your rounds are done. 7 skeletons attack Devin.
Oh, tearing me again. 12.
You're hit once. Nope, that's holding the block. You're hit twice. Damage from the skeletons is
Oh, no, you know.
11 points off of 2 hits. 11 points off of 2 hits. What is your stance? Is 1-6. You're up. 11 off of 2 hits, and you obviously have no armor adjustment. Over to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are on Aratensar.
No armor adjustment.
5 of them are attacking Aratensar. Here we go. You're on the ground. What do you want to do, Aratensar?
Here. Oh, Jesus. 12.
12 total. You block. Only 1 of them hits you.
Needs a 13 or better to hit me?
Yeah. You lose from 1 skeleton. The damage is 4 points off 1 hit. 4 points off 1 hit. These 3 ghosts move off of Razik. All 3 of them attack Egmundar.
Perry.
They will do double damage attacks.
16.
Okay. They don't even hit you anyway, so you won't even know whether your shield blocked them or not.
Oh.
They will all miss. Okay. Over to your rounds. What are you doing, Egmundar?
I'm resting.
Okay, you rest round 1. Over to Devin.
Maintain claw. And sweep.
Okay.
Hopefully better. Oh, that's the 20.
Okay. Give me damage.
So it's times 2 then?
Yep.
32 plus times 2.
No. 32 is off of 1 swing, right?
So it's this times 2.
That's right. And then that's the, so it's that number times 6 in other words.
288.
33, 66. No. You're full on the 320s. What did you roll? What was the total?
I don't remember
On that number that you just called out? Okay, I can't remember it. Doesn't matter.
that. Anyway, there's
It's not 266. It was that number times 6. I think you had 30 something. Okay, you will shatter 7 of the skeletons.
I don't know if this is going to work against ghosts.
You beat your parry.
What?
You're all good to go.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm resting. You guys better pick it up. I can't do everything.
Okay. Over to Egmundar. What are you doing?
I'm resting.
Right, you rest. That's right. Over to from the ground, Razik. What do you want to do?
I have prone fighting. I'll go for the kill on that closest ghost to me.
Closest ghost. Okay, so you crawl forward, trying to thrust up into the back of the ghost. Your non-corporeal slayer is plus 3, is it?
+2 non-corporeal. It's +3, +3, and +2 non-corporeal.
Okay, so if you're going for the kill, you need an 18.
Come on.
Hades, take him to your land. No.
You'll thrust and you will miss from the ground. Okay, over to Aratensar.
Maybe it'd work better if you stood up.
Prone fighting, prone cast.
Yeah. Well, initiative, +3 on initiative.
Yes. For how many points? 4. It was low. Okay, so you probably can act fully. As I can see, yep, you're able to act fully, or you can get up and go initiative.
I'm going to phase.
Okay. From the ground, Aratensar attempts to phase to get away from the skeletons that are around him.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so Aratensar will disappear. Okay, over to their rounds. These 5 skeletons fall onto Razik.
Heads up.
So they're corporeal. So would a cushion blow work with them?
I'm not here to answer questions. These 3 ghosts will attack Egmundar.
Others are non-corporeal.
Perry.
Okay, go ahead.
25.
Okay, roll a 50% or runner to see if you block them. I'm not here to answer questions. These 3.
No, 97.
Okay, now when you drop down, 3 of their weapons strike into you, doing ordinary hits. You lose 15, 17, 32 times 3 is 96 off of 3 hits. 96 off of 3 hits.
5. Minus 31.
You're at minus 31.
Yeah.
Okay, rolling your stance. Egmundar, what is your stance?
1/7.
Okay, you manage to, you are knocked to the ground and you are trying to rest and you have been dropped.
Double check.
Okay.
Yeah, 1-7.
Skeletons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them stabbing down into Razik.
I can't dodge if I'm on the ground, eh?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Well, I'll try and dodge.
Roll your dodge.
27.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. It just went away. I don't have it.
So your dodge ability is 27 hits the first category. So that'll add 1. That will add 1 to to what it takes to hit you. Therefore, it takes a 12 to hit you.
Yeah.
But you're on the ground, so I'm going to be +2. It's the only pluses the skeletons get. 2 trying to get an 11. So 1 hits you, 2 hits you, 3 hits you. All the skeletons hit you. Nope, 1 will. 11, 12. Yeah, no, all of them. No, sorry, yeah. You are hit by 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 of them. I'm going to roll damage. 8d plus 2 on each one. Your armor's probably going to protect you. They would need to be over 12. No, your armor takes all of the blows. They cannot penetrate your armor, and for your stats, you are kept on the ground. Regain is 1/3. No, actually, you are able to get up if you so choose. Okay, their rounds are done. It is back over to your rounds. What are you doing? I'll start with Egmundar. You rest round 2.
Yeah, I'm taking a Mahal's gift.
Okay, you are taking a Mahal's gift. That'll give you 50 points.
Yeah.
Puts you to 19 actual.
Gotta get up.
And the Mahal's gift, you're erasing the Mahal's gift from your sheet. That's your last one.
Yeah.
Okay, and over to Razik.
I'll get up.
Okay, roll initiative.
6 on the dice.
Do you have any pluses?
A +1, I believe.
Okay, you're +1. There's their 1 on their dice. It is over to your rounds. You're up and you're face to face with 5 skeletons.
But those 3 ghosts are on Egmundar.
Yep.
I'm going to try to cut their heads off with my non-corporeal slayer.
Okay, so you're going to ignore them. That's going to give the skeletons are going to be +4 to hit you next round as you turn to sweep those 2 ghosts. Go ahead.
Hades, take them! Take them, Hades! 13 on the dice.
You will miss. Over to Aratensar, you're presently phased.
All right.
This was
I am going to
not
get up and move.
Okay, get up and you can roll initiative.
All right. Maintain phase 3.
Okay, so you're up, but you lose initiative. You can maintain the Lusonic. Over to Devin.
Does he get up with my initiative?
Wait, did he have an initiative roll?
Yeah, so you actually have initiative.
All right. Okay, I am going to move over to here.
Okay, what are you doing, Devin? You've maintained the claw.
Yeah, I'll go to the ghosts. Try and sweep as many as I can.
Okay, so you will come. You're going to have to move from here across. You're only going to get that one there because he's sweeping the 2 here. So you can come to there and you can attack this 1 ghost. Go ahead.
We got 3 swings then on that one.
You swing once. You don't swing all 3 times. It's all into 1.
10 on the dice, plus 2, 12.
Okay, you will hit the ghost from the back. Give me damage.
$48.
Because it's the number on the dice. What's the number on the dice? 12, I assume.
Yeah, it changed. Well, it's this. It was whatever's on the dice times 3, right?
Yeah. You don't know what you just typed in the calculator?
I don't remember.
Okay. So divided by 3. So I assume that you must have
16.
Right. Okay. So 16. You'll come through. You'll hit that ghost for 48 points. That ghost is hit from the back. Okay. And checking his stats. that ghost is up, and you can tell that your claw did no damage to the ghost. In fact, it just passes right through it because it's not a plus weapon. So you got 0 chance with a claw.
+2 on it.
No, but it has to be a plus weapon. Okay, over to. Okay, your rounds are done. Over to their rounds. The 3 ghosts. One will attack Egmundar. One turns and attacks Razik. This one turns and attacks Devon. The skeletons will all thrust into Razik's back, hitting at +4. What do you want to do, Razik?
I'm gonna try to tumble evade, or just let me try and find my mid-round skills.
There's no mid-round skill here. I can help you.
Yeah, there is. I saw them earlier.
No.
Here they are. Under specialty moves.
Yeah.
Ground. Duck and dive.
Okay, duck and dive. Now also, that tumble escape should be filled in, and that tumble escape should presently be at 7%, just so you know. That's your ability to get out of a fireball template. Duck and dive. If 2 opponents, if 2 opponents, but you've got way more than 2. Roll natural. Yeah. So this is you use a duck and dive if there's 2 things trying to hit you. You've got 7 + 1 is 8, or you got 5 + 1 is 6. Okay. What do you want to do? They're swinging at you. What do you want to do?
Oh, I thought I had to have more than 2 to duck and dive, right?
No, it's when there's 2 because they end up hitting each other.
Oh, so footwork.
Okay.
Opponent -2 to hit.
Okay, and there should be a percentage on that one also. So on your footwork, that should presently say 28%. So you can roll your 28% or under.
54.
Okay, so here comes their attacks. The one ghost turns around with a spear and thrusts it into your chest. He will hit you on a 15 on the dice. The skeletons, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them will attack you from the back. You're hit, okay, so that's going to be +4 to hit, 13, and it takes an 11 to hit you, so you're hit once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. 5 times, okay. First of all, the ghost. So you're hit from both sides. The ghost does 17, 18. The ghost does 33 points of damage. You know that your sword can also block non-corporeal slayers, right? I mean, it's a non-corporeal slayer, so that sword would be a good thing to parry with.
Oh,
So
Do I add it to this?
what damage did I just say?
Yes.
you said 33 off
take
ghosts?
Yeah, take 33 off of 1 hit.
What about armor?
Yeah, that's why I said 1 hit.
So 33 - 12, hey?
What are your hit points at?
Well, okay, 33 - 12 is 11. That leaves me at 5 hit points.
You're at minus, yes. Okay, you lost